Okay, here we go. Buddy.
I said, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This has got to be disorienting.
Yes.
Keep it together, Mark.
You sure you're okay?
She doesn't have to know.
I'm gonna stop by the bathroom.
Beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Take a poo while you're there, mate.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Nervous poo, get it out. Oh, mate, what have you been thinking about lately? Yeah. Do you recognise that, mate? What's going on?
Senators or congressmen more?
Senators.
How many of those have you had?
Oh!
This one.
Good. We need you nimble. We gotta get down there. You're on in 20.
Yeah.
On with the border layer.
This is why. Did I say that? Did I say it's just something to do with Lumen? Oh, I thought it. I don't know if I said it. I know I said they're keeping her life from us for a reason. And yeah, interesting.
You're on in 20.
Makes complete sense.
Gabby.
Natalie, hello.
Gabby.
This is Helena Egan.
Egan. Nah. Did I say that? I said someone was an Egan. Did I? Oh, I don't know how much to celebrate. I've theorised. Forget it. I'm so sorry. Let's move on. Of course she's an Egan.
It's Helena Egan.
Yeah, not Heliar. So what is she doing? Is she proving that it works for some reason? You know, there's definitely... Oh, I did say, are they all Egans at one point? I did. Okay, that's kind of wrong. But like, hey. Yeah, oh God, sorry. I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting that she is now Heliar. And she's just been told she's an Egan. That's crazy. The version of her in there was the most rebellious. I know she's just got in there. Arguably, they all were like that at the start. Imagine being told you're an Egan. What a reveal. I love that. Yeah, how do you feel? Yeah, very good reason as to why we haven't seen her life. Makes complete sense. I'm so sorry. You've all been watching. I've been going from week to week. Dude, I throw out thoughts here and there. I forget about them. What have I said? Well done, mate. Hey, I bet his back's in tatters though. Stretching that far. Do you know what I mean? Do you have to hold that? Do you have to hold it the whole time? Oh, mate. Wow. Very much not designed to have them like that for any amount of time, is it? There's a picture of Rickon in the bathroom. Are you serious? So why am I surprised? Kobo mentioned your sister.
Mark, you okay, my lady?
Devon.
Rebecca smells weird.
Come on, mate.
It's okay.
Come on. You gotta make some moves. Do you think it's your wife?
Where's our baby?
Yeah, he does.
I want to have the life change talk. I just need a pump.
Hey, natural assumption. Fair play. Oh, damn. That was the safe put. Is he gonna open up to Rickon? Oh, mate, we gotta move quick then, eh? Because, yeah, Dylan's definitely not holding those for long, eh? Oh, Milchick comes looking for him. Oh, little guy. Yeah. Radar.
Mark, hello.
Oi, oi.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Nice.
We were just discussing whether it might have been a wiser move for your sister
Sister.
to put off introducing the child until after tonight's event.
Beautiful. Lots of exposition. That's helpful.
Sister with the baby?
Exactly. His sister.
So my sister has a baby. Cobell is here?
Yeah, that's confusing, mate. Fair.
I've been asked to share my book with you.
So I've heard.
And I have some sores on the back of my head from my bird. You might see them.
What?
Hello, Mark.
Please say something.
This is gonna sound weird.
Yeah.
We're close.
What's going on?
Talk quick.
Can we talk privately?
Cobell, honestly, she pops up whenever you don't want her to.
Just have
Hey,
to...
my dearest ones,
God!
during that hour, so if you'd all...
Mate, take her aside. Come on.
Let's talk at the first reflection break, okay?
No. Oh, God. The suspense. Okay. In the army? I mean... Trauma from those, is that why?
Wow, 3 kids.
Couldn't have done it without a little help.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea that people would want to outlaw Severance.
Wow, you are all just vultures, huh? Ugh, I take back my whole, like, human way of using Severance. Unfortunately, that has also been corrupted by the ultra-rich. the privileged in society. Only really used by them. I mean, it's hard to humanize a process like Severance anyway. It's such a kind of foundationally horrible thing.
The photo display is very moving. I already knew how I'd be voting, but
Yeah, damn.
seeing that and seeing you and hearing what you have to say.
So this version of her is genuinely horrible, huh?
Let's change some minds.
Yeah, all pro Severance.
Thank you.
Oh, mate.
Thank your father if you see him.
These, like, out of all of them, the two versions of Helly are probably the most different, you'd argue. Polar ends of the spectrum. That's so interesting. And it really goes to show, I suppose, like I was talking last episode of the one before, how your environment and your upbringing can change you so much. Because I think the two Hellys are probably similar in the sense of how, I guess, they have this inner strength. They've both got a bit of fire to them, I think. We've seen that, and the different ways that is kind of repurposed in their arsenal depending on where they're both coming from. With all of the upbringing, the teachings that, you know, Helena Egan has, that's who she is, and she wields that inner stubbornness, that inner fire in a way that is bad because of the Egan teachings and the upbringing she has. Helly, blank slate, with that same fire, that same stubbornness, using it in a very pure way, pure sense, a very kind of pure person. God and Mark and her have this romantic thing now. It'll be so interesting. I feel like the next step is to reintegrate them and to have that in the mix. I'm just thinking all of them, sure, but even just from the perspective of like Mark and Helly would be so interesting and to see their dynamic. And especially, you know, bringing Mark's wife into the mix as well, and that must be where we go in season 2, surely. You know, season 1's very much this story, this isolated story, but there's so much more potential for stories to go forward with, I feel like, with what they've set up in this season 1. And I feel like I'd be satisfied, which they seem to be doing, if they round out, you know, the story they're telling this season, which is very much focused on Lumen, the fort inside, the severed selves, them trying to break out and get released from that, I think is the focus of this season. All of the other stuff, Mark, his wife, the interpersonal relationship between Helly and Mark, all of that stuff is kind of peripheral stuff. It's important, it's integral to the story being told, but the actual main meat of season 1, the story from beginning, middle to end, is the inside lives of the workers of Lumen, Severance, and can they break out of it, right? And that's what we're dealing with in this finale. I feel like if we can round out this episode by giving a conclusion to that, a satisfying conclusion to that, I do feel like you open the door and it would be okay to leave the rest of the stuff as a cliffhanger to go into next season with. And that's the difference between like a kind of a good cliffhanger and a bad cliffhanger, because that's not necessarily even a cliffhanger. It is just taking threads that started in this, developed in this, lighter touches in this season into next season while finishing, because I feel like it's so important when you do leave stuff to go on with to finish and round out a story and actually find an ending, a conclusion to that story. And I feel like that's where so many shows, films, whatever it might be, go wrong, in that they make the ending all cliffhanger. And it's like, yeah, you're teasing audiences, you're making them want the next one, but to the detriment of the thing they're watching. Whereas the way that this has been told isn't to the detriment, it is finishing the story that they is solidly, firmly in place as the story for season 1, but leaving enough to go on with. And I mean, I'm seeing the groundwork of that as the finale, all looking positive so far, and makes me excited for season 2.
Hold that for a second.
Yeah, oh my god, he's literally seeing his hero. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Oh my god.
can't unring the bell. Ringing app.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My holy god and savior.
To my firstborn daughter who is here tonight.
Brilliant exposition for him. This is awesome.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah. Catching you up.
I begin.
Are we reading the whole book here?
Wolfgang Mozart killed another boy by slamming his head in.
That's how you started it. That's insane, Rickon.
Rate settles, though.
God.
The power an author
Yeah.
I can crane.
can hold over what indeed is you.
Joe Goldberg.
It's great to meet you, Helena.
Okay, well done, mate. You passed with flying colours. That's an interesting...
Who are you?
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Finding out that you are just a, publicity stunt? Your existence is a publicity stunt or whatever this is. This is the worst reason of them all. God. Buddy, hey. Guys, you need to move faster though. Come on. The Navy. Okay. Oh, his dad.
Live on to wonder what it means.
What are you doing, Kerbal? You are not looking at the book there, I feel like.
7-minute reflection break.
It's very specific.
It was transformative. Gonna have to change my name again.
What?
I'm gonna see if she'll have more bottle. Give me a couple of minutes
Yes.
in the baby room.
Where's that?
Excuse me.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Hale, Rickon.
I don't know why my voice shakes like that.
There you go. He's just a human, not a god, not a messiah.
Never opened my buffoon mouth.
Human insecurities like the rest of us, man.
Your book, it opened up the world for me.
Are you okay?
This book changed my whole life.
Yeah.
You had to deal with Gemma's passing in the way that was best for you.
Hello.
I was scrolling through old pictures this morning and I found one of the four of us on...
Show him. Show him.
Do you have that on you, the picture?
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Perfect.
Rickon,
Oh, who are you?
Oh, thank you, Balf.
Balf, get out of here.
You have no idea how much this has meant.
Show me the pit. Teasing me, man. Don't appreciate that.
When you hugged me before, you suddenly became tense. What was that? About your plans. Tell me more.
Mate, he's on the way somewhere. Relax.
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Oh, God. Is she clocking it?
Thanks, Miss Cobell.
Miss Cobell. Oh, no. Well, now she has. Oh, God. Chaos. I love it. This is horrible. But beautiful for drama. Dear God. Wow. Mate, this nearly cost her her life. Crazy, huh? So is it... So, hang on. What is the purpose, though, of it? Because now I'm thinking they're almost like celebrities, those that are in there, because of what she's done. It wasn't always that, right? So it's like, what happened with PT? Did they make space for her by getting rid of PT? Like, what was that about? It's, again, more questions, but...
Oh, thank God, Mrs. Selvig. Hi, can you take her?
Oh, God. Stop teasing. We need to just say things, man. She's got the baby. That's not fun. She is very unstable.
I'm all yours.
Please talk fast. That's not talking at all, Mark. Okay. I'm fine. I'm not. Yeah, I'm a little stressed.
So one of the things you learned growing up as an Egan,
Go on.
that the workers are our family.
Really?
That meant I had a few 100,000 literal brothers and sisters scattered around the world. I learned that it's about shared ideals. 9 core principles, but those are not the values that I share with everyone who works at them. That's what makes them my family.
It is like taking that horrible thing of it's not your work, it's your family, and just blowing it up in proportion. And it's a crude facsimile of that, as I say, to gargantuan proportions. Yeah, shared ideals. And it does that. I mean, it does, because it doesn't matter where you work, but the fact that we all, not all, but like the majority of people tend to work, the most conventional type of work is the 9 to 5 days a week. The fact that so many people do that and have that in common is that shared ideal, isn't it? I'm talking about our world now, right? It gives all of us that shared ideal, which what does that do? It means that there are so many of us that it's our life, it's their life, it's normal, it's normalized, that it's so much harder to see if that is harmful. Because for so many people, it's the norm. It's like, it's that concept of, well, we're all in it. No one is on the outside looking in and being like, whoa, that's not okay. That's not healthy. And I do feel like today we have this kind of more progressive inclination to kind of questioning, like, what? We work 5 days and get 2 days off? That's crazy. Why do we accept that? That's not life. That's not living. Most of our life is working a job we don't like. It allows us to buy whatever we want. To enjoy when? At the weekend? 2 days? You know, like, but that's what she's talking about. The family aspect to it, it's not that you are literal family, it's shared ideals. And when you have shared ideals, when you are part of this cult, it's likening corporatism, it's likening the worker and what they experience as a cult, you know, which I think is accurate. I think it is, because everyone just goes along with it. And yeah, and I've said it throughout this season, because you kind of have to a certain extent. But what we're being shown here in the rebellion of the inside self, the severed selves, is that you don't have to, actually. And again, it's this thing, it's almost this message of like, break out of that, all come together and get that changed. Why are we all putting up with it? How horrifying is that, you know? And it's shining a light on the fact that it is a cult.
My dad used to make me recite the 9 core principles before bed every night.
That's insane.
And I would never ask them to do anything that I'm not willing to do myself.
Right, you're proving a point to yourself, to everyone else.
But I took a separate job because it sounds freaking awesome.
Damn.
I don't think severance divides us. Brings us together.
Wow. So empty. United in severance. So she's at the gala. She's not gone anywhere, right? I guess. Is this the gala? Cobell did treat Helly differently. Much more favourably when she came in. I guess because she knew that she was an Egan, of course. Of course she would treat her differently. Yeah, she's coming. Dude, you don't work there. Okay.
I'm not here right now.
God damn it, Milkshake!
Damn. Come on, guys. Move quick. Lumen needs to be held accountable. Yeah, so who is Irving? So, show me that again. Severed worker sues for information following injury. Okay, so Helly's thing was not an isolated incident, which would make sense. Show me that sheet again. Show me. Severed employee list. You were doing research, so you're an inside person. You're a spy. You've got a bone to pick, haven't you? That's why, because you want to see an end to it. What's the plan, though? I wonder. That's so mate. They've done like such interesting things with the outside selves and the inside selves. And again, Irving. No, I said before, Helly is almost the opposite. So like so different. The two versions of her, but Irving is almost the opposite. This almost inside he is so loyal, you know, so fervent, and outside he's trying to bring it down, maybe even working with Ragabi. Crazy. She's crazy. Irving, yeah. What was that? No, stop it. You're going so quick. Yeah, you're doing research on all of them in Lumen. Yeah, Shelia Bock, the has black dog. Ooh, yeah, Ian Burley tried to make contact. But, you got an address, dude. Oh, mate, if you're going to start driving and then you get changed back, that could be disastrous. Yeah, you're identifying where everyone is. Wild. I think I kind of called Helly a little bit. I would never have called that for him. Buddy boy. Yeah, you gotta take a moment, mate. This is horrible. Like, none of them are achieving anything at the moment. I mean, how is she can't appeal to any of these people in here, to be fair. Mark's not getting anything done. I mean, to be fair, we did cut away. Maybe he's gonna tell his sister.
She's in here, sir.
Egan? Daddy? Father? Who's it gonna be? We're gonna recognize him?
Helena,
No.
you look so nice.
Oh, you talk exactly how I'd imagine an Egan to talk.
Like a film.
Creepy and old.
Are you still in pain?
In pain.
I cried in my bed when they told me what she tried to do to you.
What she tried to do. It's not.
Innie tried to do.
Yeah, I have actively been trying not to say the word innie, because it is used, I feel like, isn't it, as a bit of a slur, like in the show. That's really how you, it's so funny, it's kind of peeling back the layer, isn't it, of like, and showing you how the workers revere the bosses and the rich. You know, like, they know best, and we are doing it at the behest of them, and they are God, right? And how many people today put the ultra-rich on pedestals and say, no, we've got to protect them, because, well, maybe we could get there, maybe we could be one. It's like, no, it's not going to happen. And actually, you know, the show here, peeling back the layer on what they think of the worker. They are just stats on a board, stats on a piece of paper, dirt. What that innie did to you, you know, his contempt for the worker. That's your daughter, mate. But that, I feel like, is meant to represent how they see the worker. You know, this idea of family, no, it's just shared ideals. It's not family at all because we don't care about them. And sorry, but all you need to know about how any kind of boss or any kind of Jeff Bezos or whatever thinks about their worker, don't listen to what they say. Look at what they do. Look at how they treat their employees. Look at how they pay their employees. Look at all the loopholes that they try to get through to benefit them individually, personally as a person. Look at how much money they make and look at how much money people make for working for them. They think of you like trash. They think of workers like trash, and we should bring them down. It is what it is. Like, there's no mincing words. We gotta bring them down because they are the worst, the filth of the world that are making it bad for the rest of us. Hoarding all the resources, hoarding all the wealth. There is no redistribution going on. And it's this implication that, yeah, I could make it there. I could get to that point. Cool, what about everyone else? Because it's not a system designed to have everybody benefiting and thriving, is it? It relies on people below you doing the dirty work and having horrible living and working conditions to allow you to get there. Do you know what I mean? Like, even best case scenario, you get there and you're a billionaire. What about everyone else? Because everyone else ain't coming with you, mate. You know, there is something inherently selfish in that because it means that everyone else around you is going to be left where they are. You know, if you're not working to make life and work or whatever it is better for everybody, then you're on the wrong side. You know, and I think this show, subtly or not so subtly, depends on what they're showing, is going to communicate that message with what's happening in the show, but also the characterizations and the dialogue of the people in it, how they're represented, how this guy is represented, this Egan, what he's saying, how he's saying it, what he's doing, what Lumen are doing.
The grandfather would cherish what you've done.
Right. I guess it's that thing, isn't it, of like, maybe a reporter, maybe someone said you wouldn't do it. Severance is so horrible, you do it yourself then. And she's making a point in doing it, and she is paving the way for making sure that no one can ever say that again against it. Right. I guess that's why she's doing it.
The grandfather would cherish what you've done.
Yeah, because she's furthering the cause.
You will sit with me at my revolving.
Mate.
You'll be all right for the speech.
Oh, mate, I keep forgetting that she's Heli R. He's talking about her. Oh.
I think the drink just hit me a little bit.
How do you feel about patricide, mate? Like,
yeah.
Hey.
Remember when I brought home the first chip to show you?
Oh, is it televised? Because you could really screw him with that speech, actually.
It had the blue and green lights back then.
Wow, you were the guy.
You said to me, everybody in the whole world should get one.
You are gross.
They will.
Die.
Because of you.
Oh my god. Hey, use this speech.
They'll all be Kier's children.
Oh my god. Man, he doesn't even have a beard, do you know what I mean? Like, was that Kier who had the beard? Power beard, do you know what I mean? Of course people listen to him. Yeah, what's the move, hey?
Not me atoned for my actions, but me.
Hey, yeah, you've got an opportunity here.
That is all I am.
Oh mate, the guilt that she must be feeling almost as well. That she is responsible or partly responsible for all of this. But yeah, she could scupper all of their plans if this speech is televised in some way and gets out. Do you know how to drive? Hey. I feel like that might be a little bit of a negative, mate. Okay. Hey. Just like riding a bike. Maybe not.
You swear enough with me.
I swear.
Nice, okay, good.
This is so insane.
Beautiful.
I just
Thank God he told her.
want to know why.
Yeah.
He put me in there.
Oh man. Because now if Cobalt turns him back.
Gemma.
Show him.
Car accident.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing he needs to get out and see, because he needs to tell her that she's still alive, so she knows, so she can tell outside Mark. That's the one thing. Because yeah, okay. That's what we're kind of riding against the clock here, because Cobell's going to get Dylan, and I was like, it's fine, because now she knows she can tell Mark outside Mark, but it's the wife thing that we need to...
He hoped you'd be spared from the pain.
It's a nice name, Gemma.
Show me. Show him.
We were all really close. It was great.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Has Bert got a partner? Okay. I was imagining like, oh, what's that show? The Thingy Academy? Where they drive by in the cars and they both look at each other.
It's Dylan. They've been plotting this all along. I'll fix it like I fix everything.
Like I fix everything. Right. That's all you were trying to do, just fix everything. And get them all on board. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he is a man on a mission. Oh my god, he is powering. He is powering, man. Dylan, dude, did you lock the... Okay, can't lock the door.
God damn it!
Yes, he did! Of course he did.
Dylan!
Stay cool, man. Stay cool.
Open the door! You miss...
Yeah.
Dylan!
Hold it, man.
I mean, Rickon knows a lot of high-end journalists in New York.
Beautiful.
Well, Lumen has their hands in so many pies.
Yeah.
Right, do you understand metaphor?
Yeah, hands and pies, I get it.
How much time do you have?
No idea.
Jesus, I totally forgot. Cobell. Why is Cobell here?
Thank you.
My boss
Thank you.
from Lumen, Ms. Cobell, she's at this party.
Yes.
Silver hair.
Yes. Get in.
Talking about Mrs. Selvig?
Get in.
Yeah, she's my boss.
Jesus.
For real. Oh, she had the baby. Did she take the baby with her? What are you going to do? Are you going to kill your dad, please? But nah, I think speech is better. We got to expose this, haven't we? Journalists with Mark and Rickon. Oh.
Mrs. Selvig, she has Eleanor.
Yeah, she took the baby. That's crazy, man.
I gave her the baby and she left.
She left?
Rickon, what's your panic mode look like, mate? Come on. You know, where's Irv's story going? This feels very directionless almost. I feel like there's going to be a gotcha moment.
There's stuff you don't even know about.
Go on, keep talking.
There's paintball. There's coffee cozies.
Coffee cozies talk. Tell me more. No. Go back.
I'll get you a coffee cozy literally right now, Dylan.
Oh, mate, I crack. I'm done.
I want to remember my kid being born!
That's probably better. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, man, my bar's too low.
But two others.
What? Nah, lies.
Just open the door now.
Don't.
Come on, Dylan.
Don't. Nah, tell him the names now. Mate, you took the baby. Buddy.
Use the line about how you see your innie as your sister.
Ugh. God. Oh, mate. If you weren't radicalized before, eh? Yeah. Is she gonna have time to sabotage this? I don't know, though. I feel like the speech itself is probably just going to this crowd of people who are already into Severance. So we'll see. Yeah, I knew it. There's gonna be a partner. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah.
All these rooms been checked?
Oh, she didn't take the...
Devin, I got her.
You didn't check the root...
I found your child.
Dude, Mark...
I'm the one who found her.
What the hell? I'm the one... You push him out of the way. He is... Okay. Let's just move on. He's got issues. We can't focus. There's too much going on. Shh, yes.
Happier workplace.
Oh, Helly.
A kind and empathetic revolution that...
Kind and empathetic.
At the center.
Oh, God.
It is you, isn't it?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna kill your company.
If you have time.
Mark will suffer, but we will keep them alive.
In pain.
In pain.
Wow. Yeah, and I mean, what was it? Miss Casey goes into the lift instead of going... I mean, does it go down? Does it go down to the basement? And what she just said will keep you alive in pain. I mean, I theorize that they're keeping her in there. She's not actually getting out. Is that what's going on? They're just being kept in the basement. And that's a potential.
Got it firsthand.
Please, come on. Damn, I don't think Helly is going to be able to say that much, you know. What a freak. Yeah, okay, good, tick. Right, that's all we needed. I don't think Helly's going to be able to say much now. Oh, no. He needs to tell somebody. Shh. He needs to tell somebody. That's a good point. I feel like he might not be able to tell anybody before. Like, that would lead us into season 2 quite nicely. Actually, yeah. That's a good line to draw, I think, with letting them find stuff out.
I'm an innie.
Wow. Oh, man, I don't think he's...
We're not happy. We're miserable.
Nice. I feel like you are talking to the wrong crowd there, mate. Damn it. Hold it, Dylan. She's alive, say it. Say it. Alive! Yes. Oh my god, thank you. And he had the picture in his hand. Devon, work it out. Stop it, you filthy... God, yes, I will like it. God damn it, man. Oh, no, it leaves it on that cliffhanger. Sorry, I say no. That's great. That's great. That honestly gave me everything that I wanted from this finale. I do feel like, dude, sorry, people have said they made you wait like 3 years. I'm so sorry. That came from the belly, did that. I apologize. I do. That was not my best self. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to watch it in like a week or so. That's not true. I've watched 3 in a row. It's going to take me a while to get through them. But that's crazy. After that, it leaves you like... That's rude. That is so rude. Great first season, I think. Yeah, I think it does enough with the story that it starts and has been telling. And I think it ends that really nicely because it's like they have broken free, they have broken loose, there's still a lot left to do, sure. But enough has been done in this episode that Devon knows enough. He's told her enough, I think, now that they can go public. Rickon's got contacts, whatever. He, thank the Lord, shouted she's alive. They can work that out. And we can go into next season picking up those story threads that I think, you know, that were more peripheral this season, but were important and interesting to go into next season with. Helly, look, said what she said. I don't really know that that's going to do anything on her end. I could see her getting taken out, though, for next season. Why would they let her go back in? Why would they want to keep Heliara around? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe the focus next season is, you know, the inside cells of them breaking out. I think Mark's going to come out of the office. Why would he not? He was already considering it. Now he's got the information he's got, unless Lumen weaponizes the chips, I guess, because they apparently can just do that, you know, wherever you are. And now they know as well on the outside. There's going to be a storm, a media storm, you would argue, right? Because, I mean, they have that information, they can leak that. There's going to be uproar. Yeah. What a great way to end this season. Look, you know, great show, great first season. I've really enjoyed it. There's been a lot to dig into. I've loved the themes and everything going on, and you know, aside from that, just the mystery of it all, unfurling all of these mysteries. I think it does. It's funny. It's not. I think it has revealed some secrets. It's revealed, you know, Mark's wife's still alive. Great story point. Like I said, to go forward into season 2 with. But I do feel like the actual isolated drama of the 4 has kind of, at least in this finale, got me through it in the sense of like, there's been enough in here, even though I've not really been getting answers per se necessarily. Yes, there was his wife, whatever. It is what it is. We still don't know what's in the basement. We still don't really necessarily know what's going on at Lumen, what the grand goal is. Well, I suppose, I mean, look, for Egan and Helena, Egan, you know, it's expanding. It's making Severance worldwide, you know, rolling it out to everybody. That's the point, right? For mass subjugation, you know, and to do what they've been doing with R4, you know, so I suppose that's the goal. But you know, Cobell says what she says. Maybe it is just they are keeping who they don't like in the basement, whoever they can get away with, and maybe that's why. What did Mark's wife do? What was her job? Because it does feel like Lumen has disappeared her. I do feel like Lumen were behind that. You know, my theory before was that they were trying to do that to instill trauma in Mark to get him in. Maybe, but maybe there was something going on with her. Maybe she had ties to Lumen or something. Clearly got on their bad side. And it feels like they cooked up a story, took her, inserted her into the company. Yeah, interesting. Stuff to go again into season 2. But anyway, point being, like, there's still stuff we don't know. But like I say, I think the drama itself, the chaos of this episode, everything, the tension, I think that line that they've been drawing all season in the show, you know, with all of the mystery, I think they held that tension. They held it, you know, this finale has you kind of, you know, at the edge of your seat being like, come on, tell them, find stuff out. What do we know? What can we find out? You know, all this stuff. I think it teases you just enough, and then, you know, things start to pick up, and then we end on what we end on. He finally does shout that she's alive, which I feel like it could have gone either way. I don't know if he was... I didn't know in the moment whether he was going to get that out or not. I feel like I would have been fine if he hadn't. It would be more painful. But I feel like the show's kind of got me used to that. But I love that he has, and yeah. Like I say, it was a good end, I feel like, to what they were doing this season. I think the important thing was that they told enough outside people, and that there's enough potential with the outside people to actually like shine a light and you know, change things. And in Rickon and Devon, I think we have that. So I think that that's at least for me, a really nicely rounded off ending to the story that they told throughout the season. And like I say, there's enough story still there and enough juicy threads still there to pick up in season 2 and go on with. I just think it's a really strong. Sorry, I'm just talking about it because I'm appreciating it, and I just want to talk about all of the reasons, all of the things that I think make this such a good season and why. Right, you know, from a story perspective, and like I say, I think the flipping the inside cells and the outside cells in the sense of like how different they are in terms of Irving and Helly. I think it was appropriate that one of them was an Egan. I think it's almost easier to speculate that it's Irving just because of how his inside self is. But I do feel like it also makes sense that it's Helly, considering that, you know, video we saw and how she actually is. I mean, that was clearly not AI, that was clearly her. Fair enough. But hey, I'm so sorry that people had to wait years for the second season. Look, I don't know. I don't even know if there's going to be a third season or whether the second season rounds it out and it finishes. I don't know. So, because I was going to say, if there is a third season that comes out, it will probably release at some point in the future. Obviously, it just depends on timing. I will cover that at some point if it does. I don't know whether the timing will work out that when it releases, I'll be able to cover it. It just depends what shows I'm doing at the time. I don't know. Maybe a little bit early to talk about that. Again, I don't know if there's going to be a third season, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, second season starts next week. So if you enjoyed this video, like the format, please do consider subscribing down below, like the video, make a comment. All that stuff helps me out, helps the channel out, helps the video out. If you want to support me that way, I do have a second channel for gaming. The link is in the description. I'm doing Alien Isolation at the moment. If you're interested in that, early access for all my videos, season 2 I started already down there. So if you're hankering for the next one, go give that a click and have a look. Thank you, God, as always, to my patrons, my YouTube members who do support me. You make this all possible. Genuinely, I can't do this full time without you guys. So thank you genuinely so much. But that's it. That was the finale of season 1. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And on to season 2A. So until then, I'll see you.